Who in your life knows, if anyone, who in your life knows who you are voting for? I don't want to know who you're voting for. If you want to tell me, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for. But who knows in your life who you are voting for? I'm always curious with that. 800-409-9393. You can text in at 97720. Do you tell everyone? Do you not tell a single soul? I love Ashley because Ashley can't even tell. You'll never know. Ashley keeps it close to her belt, but now she's got a girlfriend. I'm curious if maybe Leslie knows who she's voting for. I don't know, so let's ask.
Nope, just my grandma.
Your grandma's the only one who knows?
My grandma is the only one that knows.
Really?
The only
That's cool.
one.
Even like mom won't know?
Mom won't know. Dad won't know. I don't even think my parents know who they vote for. I just remember like them always saying like it's just something that we don't talk about.
Well, it used to be that, and I kind of liked that.
Yes. People didn't hang out flags. They didn't put like crazy bumper stickers on their car.
No.
I mean, you would literally see someone in someone's lawn, and that's every other house. But nowadays, it's just too much. Can we go back to the days where people don't talk? Like, I don't know who you guys are voting for, and I don't care.
I talked to my girlfriend about it. Actually, I got to be honest. Over the last year, I've been more open than I've ever been. And not in the sense of like I'm trying to get anyone to vote for the person that I am voting for, but I am no longer afraid of that because I am no longer afraid of having a conversation with the other side.
Okay.
Now, I will say, if your personality is completely taken over by either candidate, you're a psychopath. Not in the sense of you shouldn't care about your country, but I genuinely believe that, I don't know, 80%, 90% of our country is just normal people who are just trying to get by day by day.
I agree.
And we're not like, you know, I miss the days where we could, like my papa used to always tell me, hey, even if you didn't vote for the president, it's our right as Americans to respect them and to hopefully have trust that they're going to do the right thing. And that's just not the case. I mean, you go on his Facebook and ain't no respect. Which, you know. You talk to your parents.
I talk to everybody. I don't have any shame in it because I feel like it's not something that you should hide behind. Granted, in this political climate, you probably shouldn't. But it's like, okay, if people know, they know, and if they want to judge me for that, then so be it. Don't judge me based off of who I vote for. Actually, sit down and have a conversation about me and with me instead of just all of a sudden putting me in on a shelf. You know, that's the problem is everybody wants to put each other on a shelf instead of it's an individual thing. We stereotype people too much when it comes to the voting. I just
don't know like how the conversation even comes up.
Normally it comes up like, who are you voting for?
Like, but who does that? Who goes out of their way to ask that question? I don't know. That's so odd to me.
It's political season. We got what? You said yesterday, Ashley, we had like what?
2 weeks?
Oh, Jesus. I'm scared.
Hey, Amanda out in Lando, I'm scared too. Amanda out in Lando Lakes, you won't tell a single soul.
I don't tell anyone. I don't like it. I've never liked it. And it gets too crazy and people are too opinionated now.
Do you have a significant other? You got family? None of them will know.
Nope.
Wow. Don't you ever want to like... My girlfriend and I have conversations about pretty much every night now. And I kind of like talking to someone about it. You don't even want to have that.
No, there's other things. I've got 3 kids, so there's a bunch of other things that
You don't tell your kids who you're voting for?
Nope.
Will they go with you to vote as like kind of like my mom used to take me while she would go vote just to be proud of our country and say,
same.
hey, this is what we're doing.
I'll take them with me.
Yeah.
And I'm very transparent, so I explain everything. I feel like there's other things that bring me peace to talk about, and that is not one. I just prefer to talk about things that make me happy. And politics doesn't ever seem to be one that brings people together. It kind of more recently has been divisive.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I mean, I think that if we came on the air and we said, hey, we're voting for this person, or not even we're voting, because we are all human beings and we all have 4 different votes. I feel like if I said who I'm voting for, 50%, not 50%, at least 20. I genuinely believe there's like 20%, maybe even less than that, 10% that are just psychos that their whole entire personality is based upon these sides. I got to be honest.
Exactly.
I'm very, very, very much so in the middle. But this year, there's one person that I will be voting for.
I mean, you got to vote for one person every 4 years.
Well, I mean, like in the history of me voting, I'm saying, like, I've always I'm not thinking about it this year. I thought about it. I came to my decision quite some time ago. Nelson, you let everyone know who you're voting for. You got bumper stickers, you got flags, you got it all.
Yeah, I got T-shirts, hats, like, I don't care. I also have a very good sense of humor. Like, I can joke about anything and everybody. I got friends that are from all the way far left to all the way far right and everywhere in between.
And that's the way it should be.
We can joke. Yeah, we can joke about it. We don't fight about it. Now, there's some people, my aunt, we've agreed that, hey, we don't talk about politics.
Yep, that's my dad and my brother.
Yeah, she's a great person. I love her to death. We just don't talk about politics. But I bet I can guess, and you don't have to tell me, but I bet I can guess who the 2 of you are voting for.
All right.
Statistically,
okay.
I think you're voting for Trump.
Okay.
And I think Ashley is voting for Kamala.
Okay.
And I say that because statistically,
because I'm a white guy and she's a black girl.
Actually, I was listening to another show here, maybe a month or 2 ago, and you were talking about, and somebody said you were a black guy. Was that a joke, or was that?
Joe's not a black guy.
I'm not a black guy. I'm a white guy. Although I wish I was.
Okay.
It'd be cool. I'd be able to dunk a basketball and dance.
Hey, it has nothing to do with color, really. I know black guys that are voting for Trump, white guys that are voting for Trump. But statistically, I would say, especially younger black women, statistically, according to the polls, they tend to lean towards more Kamala because they want, and I'm not opposed to having a woman president. I'm not opposed to having a black president. I'm old enough, just barely. I voted for Obama once. I was too young to vote for him the first time, but I voted for him the second time. And that's other than 2016, that's when everybody got involved in politics.
How old are you, Nelson? Are you my age?
Yeah.
What are you, 29?
No, I'm way older than that.
How are you not old enough to vote then?
Yeah.
No. When Obama first became president, I don't think I voted.
So you're 36.
Okay,
So
I get what you're saying.
you're 36.
I get what you're saying. See, Nelson, and that's where you're not afraid to share your opinion. You're also not afraid to talk about different, that's why, Nelson, I really think that you're a great man. And please call in more often.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
I think that's pretty awesome.
I like you.
Let's see who else. Let's see who else. Go ahead.
If we have different views, that's great because that's how we work out the problem.
That's right.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
right. You have a great day, Nelson.
I like it.
And we work together and fix the problem. Thank you very much.
We are the world.
God bless you and God bless America, Nelson.
We are the children.
Michelle, you let everyone know.
We are the words.
Yes, 150%. Absolutely.
I like that. And why do you tell everyone? Are you not ashamed of it? Do you like to get into arguments with people? Give me your reason. What is your reason?
There's no reason not to, because I am not ashamed of who I'm voting for. I just feel the people that are keeping it to themselves for the most part is they're the Harrises. I hate to say that because I think part of them are embarrassed to admit who they're voting for. The Trump people are completely open and wanting to vote for Trump, and they're not ashamed to do so and say so.
What does it change? What does it change by people being vocal about it and them not? Like knowing what a friend is, but who's a friend is voting for.
Well, because I think that you lose friends.
You shouldn't lose friends.
You're right.
But I think that, no, I'm saying, though, Michelle, in the sense of I think that there's people, that's the reason why I won't come on the air and say who I'm voting for, because I don't want to lose listeners. I want everyone to be here. The other thing, too, is, you know what would be the worst thing ever, Michelle? The worst thing ever would be me going on the air saying who I'm voting for, and then someone taking my word and going, well, Joe's voting for them, so I'm going to vote for them. I don't know enough for that.
And then you become a part of a political campaign when they use your voice on FLA.
I'm voting for who I'm voting for because I genuinely believe that they have my best interest in mind, and I do think that they're truthfully the lesser of both evils.
But outside of your business aspect, because I could see how that could ruin the show, because unfortunately certain sides are a little drastic and crazy.
I think both sides are, to be fair.
But outside of work, are you open about it with the people that you know besides Alicia?
Alyssa, I am.
Alyssa, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I am kind of not really. I don't really like if people are all talking politics. I just sit back and listen. I don't. It's not my. But I'm also the same guy. People are talking about the Bucks. I just sit back and listen. I've got my opinions on the Bucks, but you know what I mean? Like. It's not. Yeah. So I don't know. I will. All right, here's a prime example of someone that I'm actually very open with, and we talk about it every single day. Brian Donovan, Munchie, our digital director. Him and I have conversations about it all the time, but I'm not going to go on the air with him and talk about it. I get afraid to. Yeah.
It's different from your aspect. I guess this year I just feel this term, I feel more than ever that it needs to be heard and it needs to be.
And truthfully, same here.
For the sake of my kids and our futures, honestly. So point. I guess I've been more vocal this term more than ever.
Yep.
So go Trump train.
Hey baby, you say whatever you want. This is a sounder and a megaphone for everyone who's got a phone.
Tell your business,
you call in. I like that.
We're
you are not
silencing
afraid.
anyone.
Nope. Hey Jules, you want to tell everyone who you're voting for? Jules is not afraid, and Jules, I'll play the national anthem as you talk about it because I think that it will make me laugh. So go ahead.
Please. So, me, my fellow Americans, my fellow FLZ family, 93.3 social people, I will be voting for Trump. And in my household, I can't say that out loud because I will get disowned by my family. I said I was voting for Trump, and I damn near got my last name to vote. So I will vote Trump. Trump train.
Jules, yes. You said you're going to get disowned by your family. You're live on the radio.
Yeah. See, my pops, he don't know English, so he ain't listening to FLZ. So he listened to the sister station. But my mom's, she'll probably hear about this because her co-workers, they tell her, I heard your son on the radio.
Well, we know who's not going to be at Thanksgiving dinner.
My pops goes, it's a racista. ¿Cómo? He said racist. How can they do that? And I'm like, my man, I don't know what you're talking about. And my opinion's my opinion, but he gets red in the face. Naomi the other day, she saw something on the TV about Kamala, and she sucked her teeth and was like, and my dad was like, what, you just got you brainwashed too? And she's like, no, you're crazy. But everybody's entitled to their opinions, vote for who you want, and that's what makes America great, is that we are free to say what we want.
Amen. Amen.
Damn straight.
All right, Jules, love you. I love all these people that are calling in. We spent way too much time on this, but to be honest with you, I was kind of hoping we would, because I think that this is a great opportunity for, no one's ever listened to the show, this defines the show right here, which is, we just want to be a community. Mm-hmm. I don't really care who you're voting for. I just hope that you go out and vote. This is our civic duty. Our American right. And there are a lot of other places where, you don't even have a choice. and this is who it is. And some would say that's the Democratic Party, but that's not why I'm here. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Well said.
Even though they didn't give anyone a choice.
Also, funniest text ever. Every time my boyfriend thinks that Joe is black and gay.
Well, I'm not black.